Franchising is an amazing industry, and it starts to feel more like an extended family the deeper and deeper you get into franchising. As a brand founder, you can often feel alone, trying to do something that you may have never done before, not realizing that there are tons of amazing people in our industry willing to share their experiences with you, many of them in the CarPool. At CarPool, we seek to create long-lasting connections between brands and their founders. As part of the CarPool program, you get access to 3 high-quality monthly masterclass and mastermind programs to deepen your engagement with other folks in your industry that are trying to grow their franchises right alongside you. The first of these programs is our CarPool Development Masterclass. In this masterclass, we dive deep into franchise development and sales topics. We focus on all the elements of the discovery process. We will bring in outside professionals like funding or consultants to help you learn what it's like to bring a candidate to the finish line. Each and every one of these masterclasses is recorded and uploaded to our LMS. So if you join the CarPool program in the middle of a masterclass curriculum year, you will have access to all the historical masterclasses, including the written materials and video recordings. One of the best parts of this masterclass is when we open it up for questions. These are 90-minute classes, and we spend 60 of those 90 minutes hearing from one another. We build discussion questions for folks to fill out prior to the class, and then everybody comes with their answers and questions for one another. The second of these opportunities is an operational masterclass, and this is run by industry experts with decades of experience in franchise operations. Topics in the operational masterclass include things like onboarding new franchisees, training, building your team, helping folks with real estate or equipment procurement, all of the elements of running a franchise business that aren't necessarily covered in our franchise development masterclass. This one is open to both Fastlane and CarPool partners. So as a CarPool brand partner, you will get access to Fastlane brands, many of whom might be farther along in their journey than you, and expand your professional network. And finally, our Leadership Mastermind. This is an invite-only program for Fastlane and CarPool CEOs and brand founders. This one has very little to do with franchising. It's focused entirely on helping leaders build and develop their leadership skills so that they can become better founders and CEOs for the companies that they serve. This one is open to both Fastlane and CarPool brands, so again, you will get an opportunity to rub shoulders with CarPool brand partners as well as Fastlane brand founders who may be further along in their journey. Additionally, at many of the top franchise consultant conferences, many of our CarPool brands attend, and we will send a success coach and/or VP to that event to help coach our CarPool brand partners. It's not uncommon at a cocktail hour or dinner reception to see 2 or 3 CarPool partners talking with 2 or 3 consultants, sharing their brands and sharing experiences on how they've worked with each other. Many brand founders come into franchising with a me against the world mentality, that they're going to be competing with every other brand in the room and that they need to show that they're the best. And while we certainly want a little bit of that attitude when it comes to franchise sales, the reality is that there are many candidates, many consultants, and many brands. It's critical to learn from one another to see what successes they've had, because you never know where your next deal might come from. Let me tell you a story about one of our brand founders. His name is Art, and he was having a hard time getting consultant attention in one of the consultant networks. We put him in touch with one of our CarPool brand partners who was having a lot of success within that network. The 2 of them grabbed a phone call, and then Art reported back to his success coach that this other brand had shared some high-level strategies of how to get consultants' attention in that particular network. He even offered to make some warm introductions via email to these consultants for Art so that Art could get some conversations going in that network. He's seen an increase in territory checks and lead registrations from that network because another brand was kind enough to share with him how to go deeper with those consultants. These are the type of brands we want in CarPool. Brands that want to grow, brands that want to compete against one another, but brands that also want to share their strategies with others in the CarPool program. Franchising is a big world. There's a lot of brands, a lot of consultants, and a lot of candidates out there. And when 1 or 2 of our CarPool partners does well, it brings a reputational boost to the rest of the program as well. Through these videos, I hope you've seen the amount of benefit that CarPool can bring to your franchise organization. While you will have a franchise director in-house, that person will not be by themselves. From our support team, to our operations team, to our marketing team, our CarPool success coaches and VPs, and the entire Fastlane organization, you will have an experienced team behind you and alongside you each and every step of the way. CarPool is a unique program. While many other franchise development and sales organizations will take development and sales from you, we teach you how to do it for yourself. You retain the learning, the value, the connections, and the relationships. You retain a level of control and freedom and flexibility that you may not find in other franchise development or sales opportunities. Thank you for your time learning more about CarPool. If you ever want to talk to one of our brand recruiters, please just respond to any of these emails, and we would love to speak with you.